Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, but you can call me Pajama Grandma. A funny thing happened on the way to the demo. I want to talk about today. Today is day 14 of our Supersize challenge, and it's all about what sucks in your business. And to introduce this, I want to share a little story. I used to, in my Italian food business, for manufacturing business, for about a year, I was doing grocery store demos, which means you go into the grocery store and you share or let people sample the products and services that you make. Well, we made handmade Italian food, so ravioli, and we made jumbo ravioli and we made mini ravioli. So for our demos, I would go into the shop, I called it. I would, with my curlers in my hair and a hairnet, I would cook and prepare for the demo, and I would make white sauce, red sauce, garlic buttered bread. I would cook that and cut that up, and I would heat the white sauce and the red sauce, and then I would cook mini ravioli and put it in these what were called Caputo tubs, and I would prepare all this stuff. Usually took me about 2 hours to cook and prepare everything for the demo. Then I would load it up in packaging that we had for the demo. I would put it on one of these rolling carts, and I would roll it out to my vehicle. I would take it to the store, stand in the grocery store for 8 hours, cutting ravioli into little fours, stabbing it with toothpicks, dipping it in sauce, and giving everybody a sample of this ravioli with a red sauce, a white sauce, and a garlic buttered bread. It was a very complicated demo process. Then when I got done with that, I would break everything down, take it back to the shop, clean everything up, and then do it the next morning. So every weekend for about a year, I did this. So one Saturday morning, I get everything cooked for the demo. I get changed, get my hair fixed, get cleaned up, get all dressed and ready to go to the demo. I've got the cart loaded up. I'm heading to the car. I hit a bump in the tar in the parking lot because the back parking lot behind my building was kind of chipped up and old. It's like a 100-year-old building. And the entire cart tipped over, and the food, the containers broke open. I have them taped shut, but it wasn't good enough for the velocity of hitting the pavement. And there was a river of ravioli, because I kept them in hot water. So there's this river of mini raviolis and red sauce and white sauce streaming down the alley, because the alley kind of went down a hill toward the river. It was the most disgusting mess I've ever seen. But the worst part was I had to go back inside, get re-suited up in my food cooking gear, re-cook everything, and then, after I called the store and said, hey, I'm going to be a little late because I have to redo everything, I just spilt my entire load down the alley. And then I actually called the the husband, he was the husband at the time, to come and help me clean up the mess in the alley, because you can't leave a lot of, food stuff streaming down the alley, down the street, or it's going to cause birds and squirrels and ducks and rodents and all kinds of critters, because it was summer. So I had to have the husband come and help me clean up the mess while I recooked for the demo. And then I recooked for the demo and went and did it, and it went well, because the demos were always fantastic, and it was a really fun way to interact with people. But it really sucked, and it's one of those things that you could either laugh about it or you're going to cry about it. And I just chose to laugh about it and just keep moving and then solve the problem, because otherwise I probably would have cried about it. Number one, it wasn't even the value of the food, because that's expensive and it's all handmade, so that was, a loss. But it was just the fact that I had to go and I had to redo all of it to make sure that the demo went well anyway. So stuff like that happens to me all the time. It's not necessarily funny, ha-ha funny, and we said already I can't tell a joke, but I definitely am a klutz, and bizarre things happen to me often. But how that ties into our topic for today, our Supersize Your Business topic, is we're discussing what sucks, what's not working really, really well in our business. Hey, Chad, I have awesome Italian recipes. Many of them are copywritten, so I won't give you those, but if you need a recipe for anything, you just hit me up, because I have hundreds of Italian food cookbooks, and I've made hundreds of Italian food specialty things, because I love Italian food. Even though I'm not Italian, I had an Italian food business for 35 plus years, so I'm pretty good at Italian stuff. Totally off topic, sorry. So what sucks? What sucks about your business? I want you to get out a piece of paper. I want you to start brainstorming and writing down everything that isn't working exactly like you want it to. What results are you getting? Look at your results. And it's not a good or bad thing. It's just what isn't perfect yet. What's not working the way I want it to? Think in different areas of your business, like time. For example, the reason I share the demo example is I was totally spending my time on things working in my business instead of on my business, and that sucks. That totally sucks because it was definitely not the highest, greatest value of what I should have been doing with my time. Now, it was great to get customer service and to get customer input on things. And again, these weren't even our direct customers. These were my customers' customers. But if I know my customers' customers' wants and desires, I can serve my customer better. And so that's part of why I did it. But I certainly didn't need to do it for a year. I didn't need to work 7 days a week for a year before I finally figured out, yeah, this is not a great use of my time. Maybe I should do something else. And if we want to continue to do this, there's lots of people that could do this for me. And there's a lot of stories behind that. But that sucked. So things like that you might be doing, maybe you're working in your business more than you should be and doing tasks that you know are better suited for other people. Because I guarantee I was not the best demo lady on the planet. And I definitely wasn't the best demo doer of my products and services. Now, I think I was probably the best representative, and I loved and cared about my products more than anybody that I could have hired to do that. But beyond that, I definitely was not the best person to be doing that. And over the course of about a year, I really looked at and found that I was doing a lot of those things. I was doing way more things in my business than on my business. So that might be something in your business that you could say sucks. Finances, amount of time you're doing certain tasks. Are you doing the tasks that you love to do? And if not, we're not going to ask what you can do about it. Just write down that I'm spending X amount of time doing this. Just write that down, because if that sucks for you, it sucks. But think about other areas, not just finances, but think about impact, the impact that you're wanting to have with your business. Any area that your business isn't exactly what you want and envision it to be that sucks, write that down. And you can define sucks loosely for you. It could just be something that isn't perfect yet. So that is our assignment for today. That's what we're working on. That is the next step in creating the blueprint for supersizing your business. Go out, make it a fantastic day, and I will see you tomorrow with day 15. We're halfway there in creating your blueprint. Have an awesome day. Bye. Pajama Grandma out.